I'm Alex Jensen with English Y. President Park Geun-hye said sorry for scaling back her election pledge to pay a monthly allowance of 200,000 won to all senior citizens, blaming difficult financial circumstances. The basic pension plan had been one of Park's key promises during her successful presidential campaign last year. A revised plan will see between 100,000 and 200,000 won being paid to the poorest 70% of those aged 65 or above, a change protested against by civic groups outside the welfare ministry in Seoul earlier. Minor opposition lawmaker Lee Seok-ki has been officially indicted for allegedly plotting to overthrow the government. The Unified Progressive Party representative has been charged with conspiracy to stage a rebellion, incitement and sympathizing with North Korea, according to prosecutors. 3 other members of an underground organization with suspected links to Pyongyang have also been indicted. The US has become the 91st state to join a landmark global arms trade treaty, which was voted against by North Korea, Iran and Syria as the UN General Assembly adopted it in April. Secretary of State John Kerry described signing the arms trade treaty as an important step toward a more peaceful world as the pact aims to limit weapons getting in the wrong hands. Only 4 nations have actually ratified the treaty, and 50 are required to do so before it can take effect. South Korea was one of the first countries to sign up during the summer, but the US faces domestic opposition due to concerns over constitutional rights. As Seoul starts over in its efforts to seal a deal on a new fleet of fighter jets, one of the Air Force's aging models crashed in the central part of the country earlier. Fortunately, the pilot on board was able to eject safely before the F-5 jet made impact with a mountain near Jungpyeong before noon. The model's been used by the military here since 1978. In other news, the cost of using mobile phones is set to come down as the government's approved a move to allow virtual mobile phone firms to sell service plans at post offices. It's expected they will be able to sell their services through the state-run Korea Post 20 to 30% cheaper than the prices offered by major network operators because they're able to borrow networks from carriers at wholesale prices. Mobile sign-up fees are also being phased out as of this month, in line with President Park's election promise. The benchmark Kospi closed 0.46% higher earlier, bouncing back above 2007. It was felt, though, that the growth could have been higher had it not been for concerns out of the US over its debt ceiling and budget plan for 2014. In sport, the KBO's announced the schedule for rained-out games as it aims to wrap up the domestic regular baseball season by the first weekend of October. 4 games that were cancelled between August 27th and September 25th are to be played on October 4th and 5th, a little later than the plan confirmed in August. The first round of the playoffs is due to start on October 8th, with the Korea series slated to open on October 24th. Golf veteran Grace Park, or Park Geun-hye, will come out of retirement by special invitation to play one last professional tournament on home soil next month. The LPGA KB Hanabank Championship will take place near Incheon International Airport at the Sky 72 Golf Club from October 18th to 20th. The Seoul-born 34-year-old had announced her retirement from the LPGA Tour in June last year with 6 victories, including a major at the 2004 Kraft Nabisco Championship. Novelist Choi In-ho, the man behind bestsellers such as Whale Hunting, Winter Wanderer and Deep Blue Night, has died at the age of 68. Mourners have been gathering at St. Mary's Hospital in Seoul to pay their respects. Much of his material has also been used as the basis for movies and TV dramas. And a flawless diamond, just shy of 60 carats, known as the Pink Star, is up for grabs at a Sotheby's auction in November. The asking price of $60 million is the highest ever sought at auction for a gemstone. The sparkling oval-cut rock will be part of the auction house's magnificent jewels auction in Geneva on November 13th. You've been watching English Why. Your News Why headlines are coming up.